Well, this is a nice surprise, man. I saw this car here, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. Only ever saw it once. It's a fucking pretty rare 55 Caddy because it's a Fleetwood. And the Fleetwood is almost as rare as the Eldorado, but of course the Eldorado being the rarest out of all the series. Here's my friend 69 there. That's a 55. Look at the interior. Look at the color of the interior. Beautiful. My God. My God, I never seen no 55 Cadillac like this color. No wonder why. It's been completely redone. Yeah, yeah, it's been redone pretty well, but me personally, if it was mine, I wouldn't have been pleased with that choice of blue they picked. The headliner is not bad. But that color blue, man, seriously, it's too flashy for a car like that. Hey, Mr. Lemay, ça va bien? Like, you know, like cars like Cadillacs didn't usually have bright color interiors like that. It was unusual. It's very unusual. Also very unusual is that it has a right side rear view mirror. That would have been optional back then, but I don't even know if that was optional back then because fucking cars didn't even have outside mirrors sometimes. Ça va bien, mon ami? Yeah? Je l'ai juste vu une fois, ce char-là. Yeah, very nice. Powered by a 331 cubic inch V8. This is the type of car that used to win stock car races, man. Starting in even, I think, the late 40s with that overhead valve V8. What's that called? The Flying Goddess, I think, or something? Yeah, she's a beauty, man. There's what's his face there with his 56 Chevy, whatever conceivable option you could have on that car. You know. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not crazy about cars that are white, but I'll make an exception sometimes, you know. You hear me, eh? That's your Cadillac, eh? I guess you're Ben, eh?
Yep, that would be me.
Well, félicitations, congratulations, sir.
You.
I'm doing a video of it for my YouTube channel. I'm going to stop here for a second. Let me just get a real quick shot here of the dash. Yeah, and I tried to do it, and I don't know, it didn't seem to want to do it right, so I stopped in my tracks because I don't want to break anything. But would you mind if I show my viewers where the gas filler cap is?
No problem.
Thank you very much. Now, guys, for those of you, especially because I got a lot.
Open it?
I got a lot of younger viewers. Actually, no, go ahead. Yeah, because I tried doing that on somebody's Caddy last year, and it didn't want to open well. So maybe it was broken a bit. Thank you very much. Now, for those of you who don't know, this was also the deal on the 56 and the 57 Chevrolet, and also the 57 and 58 Oldsmobile.
Really?
And as for the Pontiac and the Buick probably, but the Pontiac, I don't know. So, you know, because it depends on the design.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, because, see, the thing is that the Chevy and the Caddies had a similar look, with the fin type of thing, you know, and the Oldsmobile, also 58, it had like a kind of a pod kind of, and the 57 had the taillight here on the Oldsmobile, but the panel right over here would open up.
Right.
Just like the 57 Chevy.
Right.
So it's interesting. So I wanted to show you guys that. Sure. Now, also another thing I like about your Cadillac is correct. A lot of people own classic Caddies of these eras, late 50s, or sorry, 50s I should say, period, is that you either have some that still have the exhaust pipes that exit through the bumpers, and some people don't do that because, well, maybe they use them all the time, so they're afraid the chrome is going to start to corrode from the fumes, you know. So with the cold, especially. You know. Well, congratulations again, my friend. This is a terrific car.
Thanks a lot.
And I don't have to ask, but it's the original 331 overhead valve V8.
And it's still the original mileage.
What is the original mileage?
102,000 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, how do you know it's the original mileage? I have to ask you.
It says it right there.
Yeah, I know, but how do you know it didn't go over? I mean, these were great cars.
Yeah, I know.
So what you're saying is before you had the interior restored, I would imagine in the last few years, the interior showed that it was the accurate, because the interior always tells a story.
The interior was so dry, okay, so dry that when